Hello, buddy. This is Robert Hollis. I hope you're having a wonderful and blessed day. And today's title is the most important skill. The most important skill. So I'm going to go ahead. We'll get started in a little bit. Hi, Kai. Nice to have you on here. Craig, thank you so much for all that you do. Hey, Arthur. Great to see my ICs, my inner circle people here. Hi, Shauna. Hi, Melody. Love and appreciate you so much. Hi, Mary. Hi, Bill Shoemaker. And hi, James, Dustin. Great to see you on here. We'll get started here just in a little bit. Don't forget about the Ask Me Anything tomorrow. Hi, Lisa Marie. Same time, same batch station. Make sure you check out the Ask Me Anything show on the YouTube, Robert Hollis YouTube channel. Hey, there we go. That sounded pretty cool. All right. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Hello, buddy. This is Robert Hollis. I hope you're having a wonderful and blessed day. And today's title is the most important skill. The most important skill. And that skill is the ability to unlearn and relearn. So unlearn and relearn. I put a post on my Facebook today, and I don't even know if you can put a graphic on here. Probably not. But one of the things that just understands is that one of the things that I'll tell you why I'm so good at this. If there's a few things that I can brag about, this is the one thing I can brag about. So in my life, I grew up as an auto mechanic. And so what was really crazy about being a master automotive technician, I specialized with not only race cars, but Toyota research and development for their race team. And here's the crazy thing. The crazy thing is every year, everything changed. You want me to say that again? So every year, everything changed. The electronics changed, the motors changed, the trannies changed, the suspension changed. Why? It was because of a word called KAIZEN. And KAIZEN is a never-ending improvement. So there's a couple of groups of people out there, and you guys know who they are. So all of a sudden, a car shows up and it's fuel injected. And you got the old auto mechanics. I love carburetors. I just love carburetors. I can't believe that they're going to go to, fuel injection. And then the next thing that happens is all distributors have points. And all of a sudden, the distributors go electric. And it's just picking up a magnetic pulse. And over the years, it just keeps getting better and better and better and better. So if you're an auto mechanic and every year you got to learn the new things on the new cars, and listen closely, nothing that you knew before applies. None of what you know before applies. And so I really mean this. I thank God that I grew up around people that not only in the race car world, we had three different cars. Listen to this. So we had our prototype, our new car that we were building. We came up with all kinds of great ideas, the way to set the suspension up, the way to build the chassis, everything. So that's what we had was our experimental car. But so we would always win races. Then we had a car that was in the middle. So we had our car that won the last Indianapolis 500. In fact, that's happening. I'll probably do something on that on Sunday. Happy, Memorial Day weekend to each and every one of you. Thank you for the people that are served and their families for allowing us to have this freedom. And one of the things that is just amazing is we had one car that was a car that won the last Indianapolis 500. Then we had a car in the middle. Now, the car in the middle had mostly the stuff that the car had, the old car, but it had a lot of the new experimental stuff on it. So it was like right in the middle. So this way, it was testing. We were testing an experimental model. We were testing something in the middle, and then we were testing something that was already proven. It was already proven and it works. So what a lot of people do is a lot of people learn stuff, right? And then when things change, they don't unlearn. They don't unlearn the old stuff. It doesn't apply anymore. And people sit around and whine and complain. Well, you know what we used to do? You know what we used to do? You know, we used to do this. Like this Alvin Toffler says, if you look at it, the most important skill is how to learn and relearn. The illiterate of the 21st century will not be those that can't read or write, but those who cannot learn, then unlearn that stuff and relearn new stuff. That's the problem. So, there's a lot of people that, man, when I first started in this business and went out and connected to strangers, it was face to face. I had to get up, get dressed, showered, get dressed, go out among people. I got really good where I started figuring out where's a lot of people hang out. You know what I mean? I thought, wow, between 11 o'clock and 1 o'clock, people hung out at food courts in malls. And so that's where I would go. And I had to build up this confidence and courage to go out to total strangers and introduce myself. Hey, I'm Robert. And if you don't mind, I would like to ask you if you could do me a huge personal favor. And I know some of you are going like, I could never do that. I didn't have a choice. I did not have a choice. So when I did that, the only goal was to get their phone number so that I could call them back later to set an appointment to go over to their home and show them a videotape of a presentation. Then simply ask them, what do you like about the video most? So when I learned this industry, I didn't learn, three-way calls. I didn't learn home meetings. I didn't learn party plans. I didn't learn, letting somebody else do the presentation for me on a three-way call. There was a lot of stuff that I didn't learn. And some of you will get mad when I say this. Thank God I didn't learn that stuff. So then I didn't have to unlearn that stuff. So we go back to the basics, right? The basics are this. Listen closely. If you're building an audience, if you're building a tribe, right? A group of people that you can call your people, right? Is the whole goal is really, really simple. You say as little as possible to as many people as you can, as fast as you can. This is a sorting game. A sorting game. So if you're not the kind of person that is going to go out of their way to create content, videos like I am right now, that will attract people to come to you, so then they get to know, like, and trust you, and then they figure out what else you have to offer, whether that's a business opportunity or our inner circle that we have. It's like, people will look, and a lot of people might want to be one-on-one coached and trained by me. That's what the inner circle's for. The inner circle's for helping you with your paradigm, making you understand that you can do that, getting you a very clear picture and a vision. Vision inspires success in others now. And so as soon as, listen closely, as soon as I could mail a CD instead of a VHS, I did that. And I kept my VHS tapes until people said, hey, I don't have a VHS player. Some of you are old enough like me where there was a beta, the Sony beta, right? All right. So then once once that CD, then it went to DVD. Oh my God, you could put so much more information on it. So I was with a company. I immediately put together everything that I knew that a person needed to see, a theoretical example, everything. And I put it on a DVD. And man, did people use those like crazy. There were times in some months where Fred and I, Herzog, a dear friend of mine, we made more money off the DVD sales than the actual income we were earning. Okay. So that's putting everything there. Then guess what? People are starting to put videos online. Now, before YouTube, Google had Google Video. So now I would take these small little presentations that I did, and it was teaching people to point, guide, and direct. So if they had a question here, if they had a question here, if they had something here. So you could constantly promote and give edification and promotion to somebody else to let them answer the questions, people that are successful, right? So then I started putting those up on Google Video. Now, this is back at a time when the internet was still slow. It would take me sometimes days, I'm not exaggerating, days to upload a video that was only 10 minutes long, or like the one that I have now, Steps to Success and Freedom. So it's like, it's amazing to me that then it went to YouTube. So then all of a sudden, YouTube came out, and now uploading a couple of minute video is awesome. You guys need to understand that today people have a shorter attention span than they ever had. And it's funny because if you can use short videos to get people to a playlist, then they might watch the other videos. So I know that Matt probably has some data on this, but the amount of time that people spend on YouTube now is just crazy. I mean, it's just going up like skyrocket because people are starting to want to learn how to do things. So if you could put a good short video together, or share somebody else's video, then a person can get to know, like, and trust that person in a very short period of time. Then from there, I call it bottom line. A lot of people don't understand why I do the videos I do. And they just never have built the organizations that I have. So there's not too many people out there that have done billions and billions. You heard that with the plural, billions of dollars in sales, and helped millions of people get a new payday. And 67 of the ones that I know it's way more than that, have earned over $1 million in commissions. And so now it's a new skill, right? So at one time, Google AdWords were working. And then all of a sudden, Facebook advertising was working. And now the hot thing is YouTube. So there's two groups of people. One group of people that just will not change. I'm not doing that. I'm going to, I'm still going to do this because I learned that years ago. Well, if I was going to do what I was doing years ago, I would still be going out in the malls and meeting people face to face. Oh, wait a minute. They started to shut down malls. All of a sudden you got the pandemic. No one's at the mall. I had called somebody up during the pandemic, and I looked down here. I say, "Hey, Mary, can I come over to your house and show you a videotape?" No, Robert, no. Car manufacturers are right now trying to figure out whether the new vehicles for 2024 should have an AM radio. So people are using it, but one of the new cars I recently bought, it doesn't have a CD player. My laptop doesn't have a CD or DVD player. It's like, what? You're just going to miss that? Yeah, it's streaming. So if I was going to go back to what I used to do, I would have a pager and I would be looking for a phone booth like Superman. so I could set my appointments to show up at somebody else's house. You got to move into 2023, right? So now all of a sudden things have changed with YouTube. You know, now when people want to learn something, the best teachers in the world on everything is now using YouTube. And so something else I got to learn? No, not got. Something exciting that I get to learn. So step one, like I did in my decision video, step one, man, if there's people like Mr. Beast that are making tens of millions of dollars a month, $100 million a year using YouTube, I'm like I was 36 years ago. I meet my mentor, he's making 62 grand a month. I'm going, listen, if I can figure out a little bit of it, because I want to make a bigger impact. Now, when I'm hanging around people that make more money than me, did you hear that? They make more money than me. They use Discord instead of Facebook groups. Oh my God. I don't even know what Discord is. Me, I go, they're using Discord and they say it's better than Telegram and Facebook groups. Yeah. Okay. Okay. If they're doing it, I'm doing it. Now, how do you do videos? Oh man, there's a way. Matt shares with me, man, Dad, do you think Mr. Beast makes money? Look at these people that do podcasts. Oh, Matt, you've been on me about podcasts forever. All right, you're right. Let's do a podcast. So now we're going to start doing podcasts every Wednesday. We'll bring someone new on, get in their mind about the things that they used to think that were true that are no longer true. See where the videos are going? Because if you can get plugged into what people are doing today and how they're doing it, then you're going to get similar results than they do. And other people are just going to go, I'm not going to do that. I'm not interested. Forget it, forget it, forget it, forget it, forget it. So, I just wanted to share with each and every one of you that the biggest struggles in the world are people that won't relearn. The most dangerous statement in the planet is this is the way it's always been done. Because with artificial intelligence and all the stuff that's happening, the ways of doing business in the past are changing. And when they change and things online changes and people with businesses change, then they stay ahead of the game. Then there's people like Blockbuster that said, streaming? You got to be kidding. All right, you're out of business. Kodak. There is no way that people are always going to want to get their pictures printed. They're going to want to get their pictures printed. Some of you don't remember the little photo mats that were replaced with coffee, little coffee booths. Hey, stop by here, photo mat, you get your pictures in an hour. There's no way. Do you guys know that the Grammys, winning an Oscar used to be held every year at the Kodak Theater? Yeah, they took their name off of it. Why? Because Kodak couldn't afford it anymore. So what is it known now? The Dolby. Say new sound. It's like, are you kidding me? They go from 720 to 1080 to HD to 2D to 4D to 8D. It's amazing to me that some of you will walk up to somebody and say, hey, listen, do you have a VHS player? No, you wouldn't do that, would you? So I want you to really, really ask yourself what parts, and I'll say this without being mean. If the stuff that you were taught in the past that other people are still teaching from the past were making you a full-time income, maybe you should do them. But I can guarantee you most of the people that are watching this video live or recorded are going, nah, I'm not making a full-time income. I'm not making a full-time income other than my job. Then that really blows me away why you would hang on to the information, why you would still apply it, why you're still trying to find a phone booth. See, when I say stuff like that, everybody goes, Robert, you sound stupid. No one uses a phone booth anymore. No, I know a lot of people that are still stuck in the past. So, what are the new generations doing? What are the new ways to sort and go through as many people as you can as fast as you can to get yourself introduced to your audience, where you can give them videos to get them to know, like, and trust you? And then once they know, like, and trust you, they're going to then reach out to you and maybe become part of your podcast, maybe a part of your inner circle. And then when they get to find out who you are and what you're doing, then they might start asking questions. Well, what do you do right now that I could be involved in? So people are looking for people that care. So I love and appreciate each and every one of you. Have an incredible weekend. If no one's giving you permission to succeed and be happy, fulfilled, let me be the first. My mentors did that for me. So I love and appreciate you. Please do me a huge personal favor and share this video with others. And check out the rest of the stuff we have online. Join if you want to be part of the inner circle. I love, and that's what the ICs are on all these incredible people. So thanks to each and every one of you. Linda, thank you so much. Jerome, Pat, Lisa Marie, Jerome, Lucky CBD Life, Jerome, let me see. Here we go. Mary. And I love each and every one of you. Thank you so much. And we'll see you on the next video. See you tomorrow on the Ask Me Anything. And if you missed it, we recorded those and they're on also on our YouTube channel. Take care. Bye for now.